Good morning, everybody. Today, our story that is from ninth class NCERT textbook, CBSE syllabus. We are going to deal the first lesson, first chapter, that is the fun they had. The fun they had. The Fun They Had story is the first chapter in 9th class CBSE. In this chapter, we are going to learn so many interesting things. First one, let us see about the writer of this story. The name of the writer of this story is Isaac Asimov. Isaac Asimov, he was an American writer. First point is, let us know something about the writer. He was an American writer and he was a professor of biochemistry at Boston University. And the third point is, he was known for his works of science and fiction. He was known for his science and fiction. Students, what is fiction? Imaginary things. So this writer, he is not only a biochemist, but also he wrote more than 500 books, and he edited and he wrote so many letters related on fiction and science. About 90,000 letters he has written. So therefore, this poet Isaac Asimov is a fictionist. He can imagine the future. He can imagine the things. He can imagine the imaginary things related to science, related to the technology, related to the nature. So he was a very talented American professor of biochemistry in Boston University and also writer. So students, the Fun They Had story is written by Isaac Asimov. The theme of the Fun They Had story is very interesting, students, now which we are going to discuss. And first of all, you make a note here about Isaac Asimov. The story, the Fun They Had story, who is they? That is the point. Who is they? Isaac Asimov.
Who are they? Start.
They refers to future students. They refers to future students. You see, this lesson is talking about 2,157 years. Means, how will be the classrooms? How will be the schools after 2,157? Isaac Asimov was talking about the lesson, the fun they had. How will be the students of the future? How do they learn? How do they listen? How do they work? These are the things he is focusing in this story. Students, present days in the schools, we can find so many things. How we are studying in our schools at present. You see, all the children come from different villages and they sit in the classrooms. And people are from different communities. People are from different castes, different religions. All the students, they come over here and wear the same uniform and then have the same rules and regulations and dine in the same bench and sit in the classrooms and they enjoy the lessons. And also in present days, and children use these pencils and teachers use pencils and then pens and then crayons, markers, notebooks, papers, blackboards and then chalk piece and colored chalks, whatnot. All these things are there. Now these are all things are used by the children as well as the teachers. And also you see children sit in one place and when the time after 40 minutes the bell will be given, one teacher will go outside and another teacher, another subject teacher will come inside and they try to make the children laugh and then try to make the children play and everything, all these things are there. But these are all the present days and children sit in this children sit in these benches and then they enjoy and teacher write on the board. I am the teacher now. I am writing on the board. You are seeing and all the children will sit and see. And then if anything is wrong, then we can simply rough it like this. And then after roughing, we can again rewrite on the board. Again rewrite on the board. And these are all the things are there. And now the Isaac Asimov, our writer, want to compare the present compare the past schools, so future schools with the present day schools. How will be the future schools? How will be the present schools? In the present day schools, children sit and they use the notebooks, they use the books which are printed on the paper, and then we can use this book and we can throw it, and we can use these notebooks, and also we can tear this notebook and we can erase this notebook and we can throw this notebook, and we can do so many things at present schools. But in the future schools, all these facilities will not be there. What will happen in the future schools? The technology will be improved. The technology will be improved, and then there will not be no more this kind of pencils, pens, crayons, markers, notebook, papers, blackboard, chalk piece, colored chalks, or benches, and then and this is the mini library. You see here mini library. Children made here mini library. They made one poster. And they wrote here mini library. And then the children are doing some what you call some duty list they have put here, and they sweep the classrooms and they make it neat and clean, and some books are kept here, and you see here art by Manendra. These type of pictures they can make and paste here. And then you see wall paints. Children are making wall paints. This is the made by wall paint, and this is some kind of pictures made by student. Here you can see one beautiful picture. It is made by the student. Children, how the present days classrooms are managed, how the present days classrooms are constructed. You see here, this is the classroom. There are 5 rows of benches are there, and this is some pictures made, wall paints, fans, and then tube lights. So this is the structure of the classrooms. But in the future, means 2157. Now we are in 2020. This is the present year. But 2157 years back, means after that, how will be the condition of the schools? What will be the condition of the students? That is we have to analyze. So now you see students, technology has improved a lot. And now you see wherever, see from here we can call to America. From sitting in a small mobile phone, and in the small mobile phone we can see, in this mobile phone we can see the entire world. These are the certain things. Now technology had made changes in teaching. Technology had made changes in the teaching. And in the some schools, and there are so many smart labs are there. Samsung smart lab, computer labs, and so many computers are installed, and then teaching is done. And smart smart room class teaching is given importance also in present days, as well as this kind of blackboard teaching is also given important days. But in future, according to Isaac Asimov, there will not be any kind of pencils, pens, cartridge, markers, notebooks, or pens to write and the pens to write on the book. Nothing will be there. No backpack. Backpack means bag. No bag. Nothing will be there. Only robotic teachers will be there. I will not be there. Human teachers will not be there for the students. Only robotic teachers will be there. They will be there. They will be teaching to the students. And this type of classroom, and now you have seen in the video, this type of classrooms will not be there in the future, and you will get smart classrooms. You will get smart classrooms, or we can say digital classrooms. They are called digital classrooms. So no kind of written test and pen paper test, and you will take one pen and you will write on the book, and some teacher will tell and you will write. Teacher will put the tick mark and the teacher will keep her signature. Nothing this sort of will be there. And everything will be in the computer hard disk. Everything will be programmed. The virtual teacher, the computer teacher, the robotic teacher will teach you everything. These are the changes that are going to make. Now, in the present days technology also, classrooms are there, smart classrooms are there. Teachers are using smart classes as well as the real classes. They are using the computer classes as well as the blackboard classes. And then all the students sit here. All the students are coming to school and sit together from the different places. After leaving the school, children are going home with their friends, laughing, making funny pranks, and also fighting, eating. These are all things are there. But in the future, these things will not be there. That is what Isaac Asimov says. Students, I explained about present classroom. Now, how the present classroom is, I explained. Now, I am going to explain future classrooms or classes. Future classrooms are classes that in the future, how will be the classrooms and classes? It changes completely. Now, this type of classrooms will not be there. Now, in the future, in 2157, those years, in coming years, we can say there will be computers, and second one is laptop, third one is printer. These are some gadgets that will be there in the future. Printer and digital. In the future, now there will be, the future classes and classrooms will be like this. And what are the equipments that will be there? Now, as I said, pens, pencils, books, erasers, and then these color sketches, color pencils, and blackboard, these chalks will not be there in the future. In the future, there will be computer. Second one, there will be one laptop, there will be a printer, there will be a digital camera, there will be a rotator, there will be a headphones, there will be one hard disk, and then another one is microphone, another one is webcam, 10th one is micro player, MP3 player, and then MP3 player, MP4 player. There are different types of players are there. 11th one mouse, 12th one USB stick, 13th one memory card, and 14th one hard disk, and 15th one is digital camera. Another one is a CD, and 17th one is a cell phone, 18th one is a DVD player, and 19th one is iPod. These are the some future gadgets. These are the some future gadgets which we see in the classrooms. And there will be no more pictures, no more teacher, and then no more fans, no more lights, no more benches, nothing. That time. And the different kinds of lights will be there. The sensor lights will become in the place of the fans, and you will get ACs. And in the place of backboard, you will get a virtual board. You will get the electrical board. And then you see, students, almost So many things you know about them. You know computer, you know laptop, you know printer, you know digital camera, and also you people know rotator, headphones, and then head drive, hard drive, microphone, cell phone, CD, and you are all using. You see, and I think now you are playing with your mobiles. You are using, all of you are using cell phones. Everybody know it, and everybody know the pen drive. This is called pen drive. This is called pen drive. This is called USB stick. This is called USB stick, and you see this you can connect to the computer. These are the pen drives, and this is called memory card, and so much of memory. Thousands of lessons we can save in this memory card. Even in the computer system we can save, and this is called bank, power bank, and this is called USB cable, and then these are the microphones, headphones. These are some headphones. These are the chargers, and then when you insert these headphones and then put in your ears like this, and you put in your ear like this, and all of you are using, all of you are aware, and you will get the sound. You will get the sound, and you can use all. You are using it now. You are using it, all these things. Students, I think at home you are all using all these micro cables, headphones, and then CDs, memory cards in the phone, memory cards. All these things you are using. These things only will be there in the future classes, and you will not find anything now present which is existing. You will find the virtual classes, and you will not go to schools. And Isaac Asimov says in the future there will not be any classrooms. There will no more be schools. Then what would be our classrooms? Our classrooms are our bedrooms. Beside of our bedroom there will be a small room, and there on computer, web camera, and DVD player to listen, and then CDs to listen to play the audios, videos, and then iPods, and then laptops, computer, and all these things will be there. And then now you are doing your homework, and then you are doing your homework in this notebook and submitting, and the future you will no more submit your homework, and you will have to submit it online, and then online the robotic teacher will correct, and again it will send it back to feedback to you. Now anything, now in the classroom, now anything if I say I can give you pause, but there you cannot give it. It is not possible to give pause, and it going on, it keep on going the lessons. The teacher will, the speakers will be there arranged, microphones will be arranged, and you will get the sound. You have to sit in front of the teacher. The big screen will be there. You have to sit in front of that and then listen. And then homework it will flash, and history, geography, and then history, geography, and then science and mathematics. Your mathematics teacher, and all subjects will be there. And time to time in the given time you have to participate, and then you have to proceed in your lessons. And you will have to take the tests. They will give the tests. The computer teacher will give the test, and you will have to write and put it in a proper slot. And this one you have to put it in a proper slot. This is called slot. You have to insert and then put it in the computer, and it will correct how many bits you have done correct, how many bits you have done wrong. Everything will be given there. In the story, the fun they had, there are two children. They are future children. There are two children. They are future children. Who are these future children? Children who are studying in the year 2157. They are future children. The name of the future children are Tommy. Tommy. He is 13 years old. And another child name is Margie. She is 11 years old. These two are future children, Tommy and Margie. What is their classroom? Their classroom is located next to their bedroom. It is a very small classroom. What is there in their classroom? In their classroom, robotic teacher is there, computer teacher is there, and all these computer gadgets are there. All these computer related things are present in that classroom. And this Margie and Tommy both are learning history, physics, geography, mathematics. All these things are put in the hard disk here, hard drive. You see, seventh one, hard drive. It is put in the hard drive, and you see this is called hard drive. We can save so many lessons in this. So it is put in the hard drive, and the time is set morning 9 o'clock means 9 o'clock. And Margie mother feels that if the children learn early in the morning, they can learn so many things. So many things they can learn. So therefore, time is set like that, and this mechanical computer is programmed according to their age 13 and 11. Tommy is 13 years, Margie is 11 years. It is the computer is also programmed like that. The computer is also programmed such that 13 years boy, what is his capacity, and 11 years girl, what is her capacity? According to their capacity, it is means program. So their lessons, according to the CBSE or NCERT lessons, these lessons are put there, and then they sit in front of the computer, and then they switch on the computer, and the robotic teacher will keep on telling. Robotic teacher keep on telling, and then they keep on listening. And the iPod, they will see the iPod and the screen. The content is scrolling. The content was scrolling, and it won't stop. Now, if I read something here, and I can stop it. The story, the fun they had by Isaac Asimov is about the year 2157, when every child has his own mechanical teacher. And in the year 2157, the 13 years old Tommy finds an old book. Now I can give pause. I can keep the book here, but there the telescreen, the lines are scrolling, going on. Now these books are printed, but those books are not printed. That is telebook. It is printed, and that goes on scrolling. Voice will come, and then questions will be asked. So one day, this Tommy, 13 years old boy, found one old book. In that old book, this type of book. This is present days for our children. This is not a surprising, but for the children of the future, 2157 years after that, for the children of the future, this book is very surprising. By seeing this book, he was surprised. Oh, this is notebook. How fun it is. You see here, somebody is written with the pen. Oh, pen is there. Pen. This is the pen. This pen is a surprising thing for the future student. This book is a surprising book for the future students. And you see, something is written. Now you are all students. You are all writing now. With your pen, you are writing on. You are using blue ink, black ink, red pen, everything you are using, and you are writing here. By seeing this book, this fellow, Tommy was surprised. Oh, what is this book? What is this book? And it is written here. Somebody put the signature, and he was very much surprised. And he went to his grandfather. He asked his grandfather, Grandpa, ye kya hai? What is this? Then grandfather said, oh beta, it was centuries ago, 100 years or 200 years ago. Then he started. Grandfather started Tommy saying that 200 years ago, centuries ago, there were classrooms. Oh grandpa, classrooms? What are the classrooms? Oh child, The classrooms are, there are human teachers. Human teachers? Oh, human beings are teachers. Now I am a teacher. I am a teacher. I am a human being. The present teachers are very surprising thing, surprising for the future students. And Tommy asked, Grandpa, human teachers? Human teachers teach in the classroom. Oh my God, what a surprise! Because they don't know the human teachers, they know only robotic teachers. They know only robotic teachers. There will be only robotic teachers. So, future students, human teachers, they were very much surprised. Tommy very much surprised. Then grandfather told that, and he suggested, Beta, my dear grandson, you see that book, everything is written. How are the past schools? Means the present will be in the future. The present is past. In the future, now present is past. So he said, you read in that book. Then Tommy started this reading. Tommy found one book. He felt that this book is the real book. This book is the real book, and it is written here. It is written here. The letters are printed. We can use it, we can read it, and we can throw it. Not just like the lines are scrolling, and then sound comes, and it won't stop, and it will give the homework, and we have to submit in the hard disk in the proper slot. We have to insert, and then it will correct and give the result. No, this type of old kind of schools must have been fun. Must have been fun. However, the old kind of schools must have been fun. Students, now you know very well. You all stay in the school. You are staying in one campus, and we have the proper timetable, morning assembly. We present different kinds of presentations. We give thought, jokes, GK, general knowledge we ask, and we sing. Everybody sing one community song, and after that we go to classes, and then according to the timetable, class teacher will come to the class, subject teachers comes to the class, and they teach and they go, and after that bell will be given, and all the children will be playing in the ground, and there will be one playing hour. And all these things are there. Student, present also all these things are there. We are using this electronic gadgets and also computer gadgets. We are using smart lab. As well as who is using smart lab? Human beings are using smart lab. Human teachers are using smart lab. Human teachers are coming and teaching in the classroom, writing on this green board and with chalk pieces. But in the future, no chalk piece, no human teachers. No business of writing, and no printed books will be there. So therefore, Tommy feels that this book is the real book. So immediately, Tommy's neighbor, Margie, he went there, he ran there, and then he is given there. Hey, Margie, you see here, I found one book. Margie, taken that book. Oh, this is a book. And this book is so nice. It is written here. Letters are written here. This book is so nice. Margie was surprised. And Margie was surprised and wrote on her personal diary. That personal diary is also in computer. She typed there, she wrote there. Wrote means she typed there in the computer, in her personal diary. Personal diary, one slot is there again. 13 years old boy, Tommy, went to her neighbor Margie, and he has shown the book. And when Margie saw that book, she was very much surprised. And she wrote. Margie dated her diary as 17th May. Margie dated her diary as 17th May 2157. That is future year. And wrote, what she wrote, heading. She put the heading there. May 17th, she put the heading on her diary. What she put, Today, Tommy found a real book. Today, Tommy found a real book. These two future students, Marky and Tommy, they feel that this book is the real book. This book is the real book. What is written there? What is Tommy and Margie's book? Their book is telebook. Their book is called a telebook. What is telebook? Telebook means, as I said, there will be a big telescreen, computer screen or telescreen, and now computer or telescreens also very well. Now present we are using it, but in the future only these things will be there. We will not be there. I will be not be there, and this board will not be there. The chalks will not be there. These books will not be there. This backpack, these books will not be there. And it is the telebook is real book is different from telebook. They know only telebook, which are having which are having in their class with these kind of computer gadgets. But whereas this real book, what is real book? This book which is printed is a real book for the students of the future. Students of the future. And she wrote, today Tommy found a real book. Because in that book it is written about the students of the present. About the students of the present, that the present days. What is written there? All the children are together. All the children sit in the classroom. They listen to the classroom. They laugh. When teacher put the funny prank or teacher put the joke, and they laugh. And children each other, they laugh each other. They sit and eat each other. And they write on the books and they throw the books as they like it. And these are some books which are there. These are some books which are there now, which are thrown here. These are some project papers you can see. These are some books. These are some mathematics. Class 6 R.D. Sharma mathematics book. This is. And you see, these are in some of our classrooms. Books are there. Some of the projects also there. You can see some projects here. Children have written so many projects. English assessment prepared by Vishal, 6th class. And then they have written here with color sketches, color pencils. They have used here. And there are human teachers. And children play in the ground. And they used to give the examination on the papers. They used to use the pens. This type of what we are doing in the present days, this is given in the future book. Today Tommy found a real book. Margie and Tommy both were surprised by seeing this real book. So therefore, students, this present there will be a difference between future and present schools. And I think now you see, I am teaching, and you are now watching in the YouTubes. This is a best example. Isaac Asimov, writer, is talking about 2157. Means after 100 years का बात वो बोल रहे हैं. He is telling about how it will be the after 157 years. But now the present days only this situation has come, and you are at home watching in YouTubes. I am in classroom writing in the board and teaching you. So therefore, the days are very near. That what Isaac Asimov said is going to be true. And these children are doing. They are sitting and learning everything by sitting in front of the system. And what is that? They sit in the time. Robotic teacher will come and teach. Who is robotic teacher? Tele-teacher. Who is tele-teacher? Computer screen. When you on it, and history, geography, mathematics, everything will come. And each one has its own time. Each one has its own slot. And when we click on that with the mouse, you see mouse, when you see in the computer lab, you know very well mouse. When you click, put there and click on the mouse, that will start. That subject will start, and then it will go on teaching. After one chapter completes, some questions will be asked. Now I will ask you some questions. Who is Margie and Tommy? First question. Second question, how old are they? Third question, what did Margie write on her diary? Third question, what did Margie write on her diary? Fourth question is, what is there in that real book? What is called real book? What is there in that real book? About what is written in that real book? And another question is, these two children, Margie and Tommy, these two children are thinking that the old kind of schools, means the present schools, must have been fun. Yes, really students, this is a funny classes, and I speak, and there will not be any continuous teaching, and बीच में हम क्वेश्चंस पूछते हैं, आप लोग आंसर्स देता है, and आप लोग आके बोर्ड में कुछ लिखता है, हम लोग करेक्शन करता है, and all these things are there. We call you and to write something on the board. Mathematics teacher will call you, or English teacher will call you and write some English sentences or words, some vocabulary. Teacher will ask you and you will be writing on the board, and mathematics teacher will give you some solution here after teaching 2-3 sums, and you will come and do it here, and you will write something on your notebook. You will write something on your notebook, and then teacher will keep the tick here, and then teacher will correct, and your spellings, sentence construction, everything is corrected. But and all these things are there. All these things are funny things now. But in the future, these things will not be there. Only robotic teachers will be there. It will be teaching. So therefore, Margie and Tommy think that the old kind of school must have been fun. Fun. So all children are there. Each children have their own behavior. They speak in different manners, and everybody loves and sometimes fighting. All these things are there. So really, the present kind of schools are funny and interesting. But in the future, it will not be no longer will be like this. It changes. It keep on changes. These type of computer gadgets, laptop, printers, digitals, all these things, digital cameras now which are there, it will be, their uses will be more and more in the future. So these children, the fun they had, they means our two children, Margie and Tommy, they had a fun with the book which is found by Tommy, and they feel that book is the real book. That book is the real book. Here my question, after finding this real book, Margie hate the school. Because I already said there will be different millions and millions of books we can install in the computer, in the hard disk, millions of books, and no more useful books, and we cannot throw them. So millions of books are there. Her subject books, Margie's subject book, geography, history, mathematics, and all these things are there, all these subjects. Margie hates these robotic teachers, because one day Margie's geography teacher is giving test after test. Margie was irritated and she started crying and went and said to her mummy, my geography teacher is giving always homework. Means something happened in that computer, something happened to that robotic teacher, something happened to that telebook. Then immediately mother called to someone. Whom did she call? She called to country inspector. Who is country inspector? The mechanical engineer who can repair that tele teacher, who can repair the computer. Hardware engineer बोलता है. We can say hardware engineer. He came and started repairing it. What happened? The geography sector, something went wrong. So that geography sector started giving test after test. which Margie almost started crying. So what she did, that country inspector came, that hardware engineer, and then in ठीक किया, मतलब he put at the age of 13, means Margie 11 years old, 11 years age का कितना चाहिए, how much level is needed, that much level he put it down, means he set it in that computer, and then he went away. Then again the next year onwards, the computer is means the geography sector, means the geography lessons started as usually for the Margie. So in our story, Margie and Tommy, they hate their schools, digital schools and all. Because there is no fun. There are no teachers, human teachers, only in this virtual classrooms. You see, future classrooms I have written 15 this computer gadgets or parts that we will be using in the future. These have not given any satisfaction for them. After seeing the real book, before seeing the real book they are okay, but after seeing the real book they felt that this book is excellent, this book is great, this book is, the students who have read in these books, who have read in the classrooms, who have read in the, means they don't sit at home, their classrooms are not at home, one building is constructed, in that building some classrooms are there, the children studied, बोल के उनका पता चल गया, means they came to know that about the present day schools. Who came to know? Future students came to know about the present day schools, and they hated the school. They hated the school children. So this is the story, the fun they had by Isaac Asimov, and he have written about the future schools. And we need not to go to the future, at the present itself, and due to this COVID-19 coronavirus, you are watching in YouTube, I am teaching in YouTube. So these are the things. So we are unable to sit together. We are unable to sit together, and we are unable to sit in one place and have the fun and teach. And now we are in digital world, and we don't know what will happen in the future. So once again, go through the lesson in the textbook, the fun they had, and you can enjoy. You can also get content in the NCERT site, CBSE site. You can get this lesson also. Please go through the lesson and try to read it and try to note some points. And thank you for listening my class.